I'm just going to tell you briefly about myself before I tell you about an amazing vision, mission, and company that Mr. David Dredden has decided to partner up with. But I do want you guys to understand wholeheartedly on the line tonight that Mr. Dredden thought so much of you guys that on this mission and on this vision that he has of helping people literally break the broke cycle, end the war on poverty, and be able to unlock their desires of their heart. He thought so much of you guys to personally call you tonight, hand select you to be on this call. Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard Mr. David Dredden say, my name is Candace Byrd Davis. For those of you who do not know me, I'm much like some of you guys on the line tonight. You know, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a woman who by trade has been an insurance agent for over 16 years. And I'm just going to be very, very honest and very candid on the line tonight. You know, what I thought was my dream of owning my own successful insurance agency quickly, and I mean quickly, became a nightmare. You see, I found myself throughout the course of my career trading my time for a paycheck. I found myself, locked in pretty much my office, something that I was just depressed and didn't want to be there. So at one point, you know, my husband decided, hey, Candace, it's time for you to come home. I make enough income. Come home and be a mom. Come home and be a wife. And that's exactly what I did, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, we all understand that life comes at us fast. And that it did for me. Because shortly after I sold my insurance agencies, you know, I ended up finding myself literally broke. And not just broke, but I found myself broken. You know, when I got introduced to this amazing company that myself and Mr. Dredden are on the line to talk to you about tonight, I ended up having to go through 2 repossessions. And the day that I got introduced to this company, I believe in due season, but the day I got introduced into this company, I had actually received a foreclosure on my home. So ladies and gentlemen, the company that we came to the line to talk about tonight is a company that goes by the name of Total Life Changes. And you heard Mr. Dredden tell some of my story. You know, I got into the industry with no real experience, and in my first 6 months made 6 figures. 12 months made well over $300,000. And truthfully, I don't say that to brag or boast, but I say that to paint a picture for you, because we have the ability right now to unlock our dreams, to literally be the hero and the shero in our family's life. And Mr. Dredden invited you to the call because he knows that you have it in you and that there's something in you that he just sees the potential of being unlocked. And ladies and gentlemen, these dreams are being unlocked by a company that goes by the name of Total Life Changes. And you're going to hear me refer to it as TLC for short. But for those of you on the line, for the sake of time, I'm going to get right to the point. You know, Total Life Changes is a company that's been around for over 16 years, which means it stood the test of time. It is not a here today, gone tomorrow type company. And with this company, not only have we been around for 16 years, we have actually had the ability to be able to open up into over 150 different countries, and we actually have business capabilities in 100 of those companies. Now, what I love so much about our company, for those on the line that want to know facts about this, you know, our company was started 16 years ago in the basement of our CEO's home, which is actually the #1 CEO in the world, Mr. Jack Fallon. And what I love so much about this young man is that he started this company with a vision and a mission, much like we have. But his vision and mission was to offer a company that has high quality products that would allow people to live a normal quality of life, but yet these products be affordable. And truthfully, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, this man is simply a genius, because he took a company and took 8 recession-proof industries and literally put them under one roof. So in the words of my sister Larissa Barclay, you can literally find your niche and get rich in Total Life Changes. Now, understand this, ladies and gentlemen. We are a company that has over 48 products in our portfolio. Now, I'm not going to talk about each and every one of those products tonight, but what I will tell you is this. We tap into the weight loss industry. We have a phenomenal product that you may have even had Mr. Dredden introduce you to. It's a product called the IASO tea. I'm going to tell you, it's an all-natural detox tea made out of 9 essential herbs. You can drink it young or old. You can drink it hot or cold. But what it does is detoxify the body at a cellular level. Now, when it's detoxifying the body, what I've heard is not only is people losing 5 pounds in 5 days, And again, I don't claim that our products cure or mitigate any diseases. But what's also happening is I'm hearing testimonies of people's glucose levels being regulated, their blood pressure being regulated. I'm hearing testimonies of women who are going through the change of life, who are no longer having hot flashes, or people who are suffering from migraines that are no longer having them simply because of this detox tea. Now, also in the weight loss industry, we have two phenomenal drop formulas. HCG2, that was made famous by Dr. Oz, and a drop called Resolution 20. Now, let me ask you this. If I told you you had the ability to be able to put 10 drops underneath your tongue 3 times a day, and with the HCG pair it with a 500 calorie a day diet, or with the Resolution pair it with a 1200 calorie a day diet, if I told you that we have people like Miss Sharon A. Cooper, who lost 200 pounds in 12 months, or Stefan Amashi, who lost 158 pounds in 5 months. But not only did he lose this weight, as I was talking to my friend, he told me that he was able to come off of 14 prescribed medications because of his weight loss. So besides the weight loss industry, ladies and gentlemen, we also tap into the nutrition industry. And I'm going to tell you, in the nutrition industry, we have phenomenal products. And I know Mr. Dredden is so excited to talk to you about these products. One of the products is called Gano, G-A-N-O. I want you to Google it, research it when you get off of this call. But this particular product is known, from the testimonies that I've heard, of taking people off of their insulin, of taking people off of their blood pressure medication, of alleviating people from the use of their albuterols in Advair's or their injections in their knees due to arthritis. I didn't believe it either, but let me just tell you, my mother-in-law used to wake up every day with a glucose reading of 259. She got on the Gano, and after 3 months, her doctor was able to take her off of her insulin because it regulated her glucose readings to 109 and 114 a day. Not only that, the chaga, ladies and gentlemen, Siberian mushroom, known for multiple things, the overall restoration of kidneys. I mean, I'm seeing testimonies online of people who are noting the alleviation of the duplication of cancer cells. But what I want you to do, again, I'm not claiming to cure or mitigate diseases. I want you to research the product. Our NutriBurst All Liquid Natural Vitamin, I'm going to tell you, I fell in love with this, not just because it had 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, and 13 superfoods. I fell in love with this product because I found out 1 tablespoonful a day was equivalent to eating 10 salads. I've talked to people who have told me, Candace, my skin is glowing, my hair is growing. I had a young lady call me a few months ago who told me that her son was epileptic and was having seizures, but since he started taking the NutriBurst, he was no longer having seizures. Besides the nutrition industry, we tap into the energy and longevity industry. This is for those Monster, Red Bull, 5-hour energy drinkers. I know there's some of you guys on the line that are on that tonight. That's why you're up so late on the line. But with this particular product, it's going to give you an all-natural burst of energy, no heart palpitations. It's also going to burn 300 to 600 calories a day. Listen, it's going to curb your appetite, and it's going to help you with mental clarity. Now, I don't know if we have any parents on the line, but what I'm going to tell you is this, my own personal, candid testimony. I have a 13-year-old son who suffers from a condition called ADD, Attention Deficit Disorder. He was diagnosed about 5 years ago. Long story short, I refused to treat him chemically. When I refused to treat him chemically, his grades started suffering in school for the last 5 years. I had to pay for 2 tutors a year. Moving forward, as of May of last year, I introduced NRG into his diet. Well, what happened is, over this last semester, it was the first time that he made the honor roll in 5 years without having a tutor. Now, we also tap into the coffee industry, and let's be honest, coffee is the #2 most consumed beverage in the world, but we have one of the sexiest coffee lines out there. We have the cafes, we have the mochas, we have the cappuccinos, we even have the lattes. But one of our #1, and I'm going to repeat it, one of our #1 selling coffees is a coffee that goes by the name of Del Gata Coffee. Let me ask you, if you had the opportunity to drink a cup of coffee a day and lose a pound a day, would you? I know some of you guys on the line are probably like, hey, Candace, you're crazy. No, I used to think the same thing until I saw Fadia Thompson lose 6 pounds in 6 days. Then I turned around and I saw Denise Four lose 4 pounds in 4 days. Then I watched my sister Pam McCrae lose 6 pounds in 3 days. So I tried it myself and I lost 8 pounds in 8 days drinking coffee. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we tap into the skincare industry. Let's be honest, we know everybody who has skin. We have the day creams, night creams. We have the exfoliants. We have the peels. But one of the favorite products that I love is a product that goes by the name of Emu Oil. E-M-U. And I always say that E stands for everything. I'm going to tell you it's perfect as a natural moisturizer. It's perfect for those who have acne, scars, burns, rosacea, alopecias. I'm going to tell you, ladies, it fades our stretch marks. But why I fell in love with this product is because it's an all-natural pain reliever. Now, I'm not talking pain in your pocket. What I mean is your ankle, elbow, back, arm, knee. What you do is you take this Emu Oil and you rub it on any area of pain. And what it's going to do is it's going to penetrate 7 layers deep and be equivalent to using 3 ibuprofens. Now, also in the skincare industry, we are the only company in the world to have a new revolutionary product that we just launched called Nvidia. I'm going to tell you it's a human stem cell regeneration serum. It's going to free your face of wrinkles, free your face of fine lines, free your face of discoloration and pigment. And it's absolutely amazing, and we're the only company in the world to have this particular product. Now, we also tap into the sexual performance industry, and I'm going to tell you, this is one of our fastest growing industries. We have a phenomenal product called Strike Up for Men, which is very similar to the Viagra. It's going to boost his libido, increase his desire, help him with stimulation and sensation. And I'm just going to let you know, it's not just for those that need help in the bedroom. It's for those that already have the fire as well and just want to have a little extra fun. Now, ladies, we have a product called Love. And I'm going to tell you, it is going to boost our libido, increase our desire, help us with nerve stimulation and sensation. Ladies, it's going to help us hit our peak on multiple occasions. And on top of that, it is going to replenish our moisture. I'm going to tell you, when you put these two together as a combination, you will hear me refer to it as the tap out pills. Finally, we tap into the garment industry. And I'm going to tell you, if we have any ladies on the line that have worn garments in the past, you know, the garments that are uncomfortable, that actually scar your body. We have 6 different high compression medical grade garments, no bones, no buttons. Ladies, when we put these garments on, I am going to tell you, it is going to give you the J-Lo effect, hint, hint, clue, clue. It is going to help lift, shift, and gift you. These garments will literally help you lose 2 to 4 dress sizes immediately. Now, men, we did not forget about you. We do have the O'Fallon, which is a tank top version that's going to lift your pectorals, tuck in your midsection, and let you feel comfortable and confident as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, if somebody came to the line tonight simply because they wanted to hear about the products Mr. Dredden had, maybe they want to lose weight, maybe they want to get their blood glucose levels regulated, maybe they just simply want to try the product. If that is you, I want you to get back to Mr. David Dredden. Get your product ordered, as he is on a journey. He has a vision and a mission of helping people get healthy. But if you are that person on this line tonight that was just like me only 16 months ago, you're ready to be that shero. You're ready to be that hero. You're just sick and tired, and you know that there's something better out there for you. You just want to unlock your dreams and be able to live a life of no limitations. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a few moments just to explain to you this compensation plan that has average people earning above average income. I'm giving you an example here. My business partner, Rashi Booth, full-time military recruiter, was just able to retire out of the military after 17 years because of total life changes. Or what about Miss Antonina Griffin, a wife, a mother of 4, a woman who has been raped, who has been molested, who took the last of her money and invested in this company, made 6 figures in a year, and also became the new owner of Prominent Funeral Home Services. You know, people's dreams are really being unlocked. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a compensation plan that we commonly call the 50-50-50. So those of you who came to the call, out of respect for Mr. Dredden, you're taking some copious notes, write the numbers 1 through 5 on the left-hand side of your paper. You see, ladies and gentlemen, the first way that we get paid is called retail commission. The beautiful thing with our company is you don't have to recruit a lot of people to make a lot of money. I have a young woman who made $122,000 in 8 months retailing products. So you see, once you decide to be that person that wants to unlock their dreams and you say yes to Mr. Dredden and you say yes to his vision and yes to his mission and yes to total life changes, when you do that, you're going to get a free corporate e-commerce website. And what happens is anybody that you send to this website to make a purchase, corporate is going to ship them 100% of the product. And they are going to cut you a check for 50% commission, which is huge. Anybody out there who has ever sold for another direct selling industry, you know that 50% commission is a phenomenal thing. Now, the second way that we get paid is called our Fast Start bonus. Ladies, gentlemen, this particular way in the compensation plan is for those people that you find that want to unlock their dreams just like you, and they decide to partner up with you in business. What Total Life Changes will pay you is a 50% Fast Start bonus, which is simply a finder's fee. So whatever investment they join the business with, you will make half. Now, the third way that we get paid over here at Total Life Changes is called our hybrid binary. And this is where I need you to really understand how much Mr. Dredden thought so much about you. I know a lot of you guys hear timing and positioning is everything, but in this case, it is not cliche. This is the truth. You see, what happens is Mr. Dredden only has two teams of business, a left team and a right team. And he invited you to the call tonight because he wants you to have the ability to take the top spots in his team before he publicly launches this to everybody in his Rolodex, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. So he wants to give you a prime position and placement of equity in his organization. So once you say yes to Mr. Dredden, you lock your spot and you decide to go ahead forward with the vision and the mission. Anybody who joins the business after you is going to fall under you, one by one, single file. And these people start to equate to what we call volume. So on this part of the compensation plan, every Thursday night at midnight Eastern Standard Time, corporate will take a screenshot of your back office, and they are going to pay you out between 10 and 25% of the volume that has accumulated under you every single week. This happens week after week, month after month, year after year, and it just continually grows as Mr. Dredden's vision expands. Now, the fourth way that we get paid is called a generation bonus. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. What this means is anybody that you introduce into the business is considered your first generation. Every dime that they earn on the binary, every single week, you will make half. Here's an example. I decide to partner up with you in business. This week I go out and earn $500. If I earn $500, TLC cuts me my check, but because you introduced me into the business, they're going to cut you a check as well for $250. Let's say next week I go out and I earn $5,000. They pay me $5,000, they pay you $2,500. And if you think that's amazing, there's a part two, a generation two check match. Remember, if I'm your generation one, anybody that I bring into business is considered your generation two. Corporate will also pay you 10 to 50% of what they make every single week on the binary as well. Now, the fifth way that we get paid, ladies and gentlemen, is called our lifestyle bonus. Once you hit the leadership rank of national director, Total Life Changes will pay you out a $1,500 bonus every single month on top of your current earnings. The beautiful thing is you get to spend that how you see fit. If you want to use it to pay your mortgage, your car note, your student loans, your tuition, if you just want to use it to go shopping, maybe you want to donate it to your church for their new missions program. Mr. Fallon said, you know what? You spend it how you see fit because you worked for it. So ladies and gentlemen, understand, we are a company that is the #1 momentum-based company in the world that literally has been voted the #1 compensation plan in the world. But on top of that, we also have voted the #1 CEO in the world. So Mr. Dredden has actually locked arms with a vehicle that is literally #1. And what his vision and his mission is helping every single one of you unlock the desires of your heart. So paired with the products, along with a phenomenal compensation plan, what I want you guys to do is this. I have the pure pleasure and the honor of introducing a young man to the line right now. I'm going to tell you, he's a very close friend of mine. He's no stranger to success. He is definitely a documented 7-figure earner. But when it comes to somebody who gauges success, what I love so much about him is he does not gauge his success by the size of his checks, but he gauges his success by the size of your checks. So I'm actually going to move myself out the way. I'm going to introduce to some, and I'm going to present to others, none other than my friend, my business partner, my coach, and my mentor, Mr. Nate O'Brien. Have you made it to the back line tonight, Mr. O'Brien?